Caledonian Forest is dying and there's only 84 patches of it left all over Scotland. Now me and you, we're on a mission to visit each and every single one of these patches before they're lost to time forever. Now this is episode 4, this is Glenphallic. Most people associate Glenphallic with, of course, the Falls of Falloch, which is a very impressive waterfall that no doubt you'll have seen on here countless times, especially with a wee Braveheart tune over the top of it. But further up the Glen, you can find a remnant of what is Scotland's only old growth temperate forest, the Caledonian Forest. These pine woods in Glenphallic are unique in the fact that they actually became established around 4,300 years ago, when it was thought that a lot of the Caledonian Forest was actually retreating north due to a warmer and wetter climate. Now, deer fencing was first erected here around the 1980s, and whilst it's been semi-effective, overall it's not really having the desired impact. Inside there is signs of natural regeneration. I don't know if you can see it just out of shot here, wee guy growing right here, but outside of the deer fencing, outside of the exclosure as well, there is a lot of human activity has halted the natural regeneration of this pine wood. There's clear signs of felling and overgrazing, and pretty much what's happened as well is the plants that form bogs have become established. They've established themselves here, and now the soil is actually far too wet and acidic for the Caledonian Forest to regenerate naturally outside of this exclosure. Now, by the time that the deer fencing was put up in the 1980s, centuries of felling and overgrazing meant that essentially it was already far too late. It was already a tiny fraction of what it used to be. This is another pine wood that is in dire need of radical action to help it. Now, the plus side is that we are in the national park, right? This Caledonian Forest, Remnant Falls within the national park. So you would think, or at least hope, that they would be motivated to try and join up these Caledonian pine woods and try and secure their long-term future by doing so. I mean, just over the hill there, you've got Falloch that we've already visited. That also falls within the national park. This was definitely once joined to that woodland.